The meditation text that underlies our sharing on May 2nd, 2025 is John chapter 6, 1-15. You can also read the synoptic texts, Matthew chapter 14, 13-21, Mark 6:30-44, Luke chapter 9, 10-17. Dear readers, we encourage you to read these texts, then come back to us to share what God has placed on our hearts. Let us come to the analysis of our text of the day. Working for God is often restless for many servants. But Christ reminds us in Mark 6:31 that, to do this effectively, we must know how to manage our schedules, taking some moments of rest and sometimes vacations. But in this text that concerns us, Jesus and his disciples did not always find the opportunity to take the rest they needed. For what reasons? This is what we will try to understand. 2 points are the subject of our meditation. 1. The people need a shepherd who listens to them. Psalm chapter 23 wonderfully paints the characteristics that the good shepherd must have. And it is Christ who is the good shepherd. Thus, Jesus was filled with compassion for the people who followed him. Because these people lacked good food for their souls, that is, the word of life and truth that gives life in the presence of God. However, the body needs physical energy to be in a good mood to listen to the good news of salvation. 2. Why did Jesus take the trouble to feed this crowd? It would have been easier to let everyone manage to find something to eat, as his disciples also suggest. Jesus being Lord, he is not ignorant of any of our needs. He is interested in every aspect of our lives, both in the material and spiritual domains. Do our churches today feel the same compassion as that of their leader Jesus Christ towards the needs of his faithful? The synoptic accounts on the subject also report that Jesus fed hungry crowds. Let us not forget that good restoration involves taking into account both the material and spiritual needs of the faithful. Moreover, what better way do we have to demonstrate love for God and for our neighbor? It is not rational to exercise an effective ministry in the spiritual domain if we neglect material needs. The scriptures implicitly tell us in James chapter 2, 14-17. Pastoral care, like La Caritas in the Catholic Church, for example, attempts to answer the question. These pastoral cares therefore require special attention from the faithful with a generous heart, to better bring the church to life. Through this story, followed by the great discourse on the bread of life in verses 22-59, we understand that Jesus gives life, a life that he maintains and sustains, proving to be as indispensable to our spiritual existence as daily bread is to our body. What application to our lives does this text inspire? A situation that is humanly insoluble represents an excellent opportunity for God. Faced with such a situation, let us do what we can and ask God to do the rest. May God bless you.